To go and watch the previous Periscopes. Where's my water? Oh, here we are. Just sitting over here in my mom's house. She's out of town over here. Just doing some work, getting away from my familiar environment. Sometimes that's good. Hey, good evening. Good evening. Give me your name real quick and let me know what city you're coming from. All right, Vic. Appreciate you. You guys go ahead and share real quick. Go ahead and share. This is a quick scope. Go ahead and share. Corey, St. Louis, welcome. Welcome. This is your first time on my scope. Go ahead and put new. All right, Meerkat. All right, welcome you guys at Meerkat. Go ahead and put new down in the feed, you guys, if this is your first time on with me on Meerkat or Periscope. Just go ahead and put new right there. And you guys don't be afraid to tap the screen. Go ahead and show some love. Tap the screen, show some love, and also hit that paradude in the corner. Appreciate you. All right, go ahead and tap it up. All right, there's no lack of love. All right, the more you give it, the more you get. Appreciate it. All right. Over there at Meerkat, go ahead and restream it real quick. Restream it real quick. All right, Carnier, is that how you pronounce it? Sorry if I messed that one up. All right, you guys, welcome to my evening scope. Monday through Friday, I have morning scopes and also evening scopes. Morning scopes at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, Camille, Nuri. And then I have an evening scope at 6 p.m. And that's dealing around real estate, wholesaling real estate investing, and my course that's coming out here pretty soon. These weekend scopes is going to just be on something else different. All right. Hey, how you doing, Aurora? Welcome. This is your first time putting new there in Periscope and put new in Meerkat. All right. Put new up. You can see me in the reflection there. Okay. All right. Let's turn it around. Topic. All right. I have a lot of background in network marketing. I was trained by one of the best in the industry, Mr. Holton Buggs and Mr. Haynes, Edwin Haynes. And I was a stockbroker from 1996 to 2002. I've been an entrepreneur since, God knows, back in the 80s. Started going to those real estate seminars at the hotels that you see on TV, different people. Because this was 30 years ago. But I used to go to those hotel seminars way back in the 80s. All right. And I bought my first real estate course in 83 by a guy by the name of Ed Beckley. Go ahead and Google him. And started investing year 2000. Okay. So as I said, ladies and gentlemen, I put about 15 of the live streams up on my website. And you can go there right now. You can go there right now and watch the previous ones, take notes, click the share button, share it with your friends. And on Twitter, you always want to share, ladies and gentlemen. You always want to share content that you think is good. And I learned something from Grant Cardone here recently, and he's absolutely right. When you share good content with other people, that's the easiest way of leveraging someone else's content. The easiest way to leverage someone else's content, and it gives you credibility. Now people start seeing you as a source of good information. So it helps brand you. A lot of people are afraid to do that, thinking that they're going to miss out by promoting someone else. All right. That's not correct. Thanks for the hearts. That is a good point. All right. That's not correct. All right. That's why those that are professional marketers, they understand that. That's why maybe your minister or, the person at your church, or you heard Les Brown, they always reference someone else, right? They also reference a quote from someone else, right? Because you may not know them. But if you reference Les Brown, if I reference Anthony Robbins, if I reference Les Brown, right, that adds credibility to what I'm saying, because what I'm saying, it's not a standalone statement, right? It's not a standalone statement. So that's psychology that you have to learn. You don't have to learn it, but if you're going to be real good at what you do in sales and entrepreneurship, ladies and gentlemen, you have to know the psychology of people in how they think, right? Just like stories. So you don't want to go against the grain. You want to go with the grain, because the grains have already been grooved into the minds of people, and it's not smart to try to go against the grains, all right? That's one of my marketing philosophies that I have. Go with the grain, right? Go with the grain, and once you've established yourself by going with the grain, ladies and gentlemen, then you can start dropping seeds, right? Then you can start dropping seeds in the minds of those people, towards whatever it is that you're thinking about or that you're promoting. Okay. So how to structure every wholesale real estate deal. All right. There's all these are Periscope live streams that we did. And of course, they only stay on Periscope for 24 hours. Right. So I didn't want to lose that content. So I said, okay, well, I'll put it here on my blog. All right. So I put it there on my blog. So I'm going to upload them all until I catch up, and I'll probably load them 5 or 10 at a time, because it's not efficient to do them one at a time, to load them up one at a time. I do better just waiting until the end of the week and maybe making that a part of my Saturday, some of the things I do Saturday to get it uploaded. But if you go ahead and any one of the pages, if you scroll down, ladies and gentlemen, it says subscribe to my blog. All right, you do that, and then you'll be notified on any activities that happen on my blog. All right, so when I post new stuff, you'll get notified. All right, if I post new stuff, you'll get notified. And that's the easy way of staying abreast on what I'm doing. And then, we can do some things together. All right, some marketing tools that I use here. It's where all my live streams are going to be housed. I don't have it connected right now. I got to figure it. Thank you very much, Ken. DarrellMuhammad.net. That's it. All right. And so I don't have it connected to the page yet, but because I didn't know how to do that. But you go there now, you should be able to see all the live streams that I've done. All right. Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. If you have some questions, feel free to ask at this time. If you have some questions, feel free to ask at this time. So that's where you would go to find all the Periscope live streams that I've done. All right. They're all not there yet, but they'll start coming up throughout the weeks and months to come. So we're going to continue to do these Periscopes after the launch of my real estate course, which you see is right here. People can click from the page to go there. Then we'll start talking about some other stuff like gold, buying gold, all right, and start talking about the economy and what we have to do beyond making money. Because making money, ladies and gentlemen, is just the beginning of it. Making money only gets you in the game, all right? You still have to know how to play the game. Most people are on the front end of everything, all right? They think the beginning is the end and the end is the beginning, right? You've started working, right? You've only begun when you start making money. So don't think $100,000 or $300,000 or whatever it is, ladies and gentlemen. You've just gotten started, right? And the merchants, right? The merchants are betting that you don't know what to do with your money. They're betting that you want to buy what they have more than you want to use it to build a very, 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 did I say very, very, very secure future for you and your family, independent of any outside assistance. All right. So we're going to go more in those things after the release of my training program, The Secrets to Wholesale and Real Estate. I'm going to release it, ladies and gentlemen. Just to give you an idea. I'm going to go into it more as it draws closer. We're going to release it only for probably 10 days. And then I'm going to pull it off the market. Why? Because I need to spend time with the students. I need to spend time with the students, right? Because the objective is not to get rich off the course, is to find students, action-oriented students that are willing to take risks, right? A lot of people just don't have a risk muscle, or is not strong at all. So you won't risk $25. You won't risk $50. You won't risk $100. You won't risk $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, $800. You won't risk it because your risk muscle is very, very weak. So I'm looking for those that take actions right away, not afraid of risk. They know how to move money around, right? They know how to qualify money, right, for better use. How many deals should you get? 1 or 2? Yeah, minimum 1 or 2, but you got to follow the steps that I give you, Ken. Go ahead and get the course, and you can follow the steps that I give you. It's a numbers game, but it's more than a numbers game, right? A monkey can identify 100 houses, but a monkey probably won't close on one of them because the monkey doesn't have the skill set on what to do once they identify 100 houses. Remember, that's the beginning. Don't think the beginning is the end. The beginning is the beginning. Finding 100 homes. Now your work begins. Now your skill set is going to come into play. Now your level of being a student is going to be graded. All right. Now we're going to see. Because if you pick the right houses and you don't get minimum conservatively 1 out of 100, that's very conservative, ladies and gentlemen. But that's enough error. That's enough room for error. The beginning is the beginning. Yeah, but a lot of people think the beginning is the end, right? They think, okay, I found 100 houses, I should get the deal. No, you got 100 houses. Now it's time to qualify, to see how well of a job you did on qualifying those 100 houses. All right. So we don't want to get too much into training today because I want to show you guys where you can go to get the live stream. And maybe some of those questions, Ken, if you go to DarrellMuhammad.net, you put it there in the stream for everybody. I appreciate it. If you go ahead and go there and watch the 10 or 15, I don't know how many I put up tonight, but go ahead and watch it. Some of those questions that you have that you may not have asked yet will be answered. Okay. And if nothing else, ladies and gentlemen, I'll cover this on maybe I'll cover this later on. See, we have to understand how the mind works and how you actually learn. You learn through repetition, but what does that mean? Why you have to learn through repetition? Because your mind and your subconscious mind and your foreconscious mind, your conscious mind has to get used to the new information, right? It has to get used to the new information. And many times the information that you have in your brain, it repels the new information. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a whole nother Periscope right there. It repels the new information. All right.